Everyone, and welcome to our second vlog for the U.S. event horse Futurity. I'm Caitlin Hartford, and this is my entry tack for Farven. He's competing in the 4-year-old championship division, and he's owned by myself and his breeder, Ellie Schobel. Klaus, as he's known in the barn, or Klausy
Come on,
Poo,
Classy.
is a 4-year-old Danish warm blood stallion by Tempest WT out of a Fabio 1 mare. Klaus has been gaining experience the last couple months in the dressage arena as well as the jumpers. He got his qualifying score
Good boy.
in
That was
March
decent.
at Full Gallop Farms Young Event Horse. We had some green moments, but he was a really good boy, and we figured that we've got our score,
Woo.
so we're going to start building a
Okay.
little bit more on
Really thought we were going out of the arena
the
for a second there.
fundamentals that he's going to need down the road for his career. As you can see, the canter's really big. He is 17.2 currently. On getting him to just balance a little bit more over his hind end, which is not an easy feat for this big guy. So we've been doing a lot of work there on getting him to balance and just start to use his body a little bit more through the dressage phase. We also do stallion testing this year with the North American Danish Warm Blood Association with Klaus, so we've been working towards our goals with that as
The
well.
only way to do it.
Klaus was supposed to go to Buchert Equestrian this weekend to experience a bigger atmosphere to help get him ready for Maryland. Unfortunately, we had a setback, and Klaus ripped off a chunk of his right hind. We joke that he became a big kid really fast because he went from being barefoot into 4 shoes in 3 days. So he's been having a little bit of time off. We should be able to get back to work in about a week or 2. Here's Klaus through his first triple. I ride with Rick Wallace, and we're just starting to introduce these things. He's very athletic and tries really hard even when he's green. And then here we're just doing another little schooling exercise, working on long approaches. He's a big horse, so he tends to get a little bit strung out. And we're just working on keeping the balance to the fence and coming away from the fence, as well as encouraging him to just land his leads. For the stallion testing, he has to jump 4 clear meter rounds as a 4-year-old. This is his first attempt at a meter round. It's a little bit green. It's early in the year, but we wanted to just kind of see where he's at. This is a show called the Local Champions Tour in Ocala, and it's great. They've got a great atmosphere to help introduce the young horses to bigger shows. So we've been doing a lot of schooling shows with him to just kind of get him used to more experience in the atmosphere. That way we have him confident in himself in bigger venues before we head up to Maryland. Our plan is to hopefully get him to WEC before the season ends there. We're going to take him up to River Glen in a few weeks if all is good with his feet, and then we'll look towards Oktoberfest at Stableview, hopefully in the novice, before making our way up to Maryland to finish off his 4-year-old year. And throw in a couple pictures of Klaus's injury. I figured I'd throw them in at the end in case nobody wanted to see them. And here's Klaus getting his shoes done and handling hot shoeing for the first time very well.